Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to another episode of Cheers to Health. Of course, you got to have me, that bad man with the mustache, Brian, that bad man, Torres. And of course, I've got to have Omar Torres. And Omar, I heard you wanted to introduce our guest for today.
Of course.
Go ahead, man.
I'll tell you something, okay? There was a point in my life where I didn't know what I was gonna do, okay? I went out of high school, I was trying to do things, and mi Tio Chuy, he's the one that was like, "Hey, man, come stay over here. We got a school that you can go to that lines up with what you wanna do," and he let me crash there, no questions asked. He's like, "I got you." But other than that, man, dude, he's been doing a lot of things though, okay? He's got a trucking business. He's leading the way with all the truckings and stuff. But not only that, he's an entrepreneur, okay? He's a music promoter and actor. You promote actors also?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What got you into this little realm from truck stuff to music stuff? I know growing up, whenever I was around the Torres family, there was a lot of music. You guys had a band. There was always music going on. Tell me, what got you in the path of trucking and then back into the music stuff?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for those compliments. You know that I love you so much. And
We love you.
thank you. And well, it's very simple. We're Taurus, so we're a little crazy, huh? We do crazy things. So yeah, we been around music for a long time. We're gonna are we gonna speak Spanish or is English? It don't matter.
You can do Spanglish if you want to.
Okay. Well, I want to try my best. If I'm not saying it right, help me with my accent. It might give me in trouble once in a while.
Okay.
Okay. So we started with the music. I started since I was 16 years old, and now I love music. I'm 61 right now. And well, this is what I thought I was going to do for a living. Happens that it didn't work that way. It's not easy. So it's tough. So at one point, I was 41 years old, and I tried it, and it didn't work out because I guess I was not good enough. I guess, right? But something I just keep on pushing no matter. What. So I decided one day to start my own company, trucking company. We build highway. We make highways. Help make highways, laying asphalt, and all that hauling. So that's how my life changed a little bit more. I had a little more money to do other crazy stuff. So I never neglected the music. I always like it. I mean, I guess I was born with that defect. Well, I'm still doing it. Now I don't sing, I don't play, I don't do anything, but I'm still around there just because I love it. Yeah, at the same time, and I just not love music, but I always love staying in shape. I always love exercising. I always love to, uh, being active. So, anyways, yeah. Then on 2018, we decided to build another company. Now we got a wrecking company, wrecker. So we do have heavy duty and small vehicles and roadside service. So we've been blessed. We've been blessed. But again, always taking music around me. So when you do things right or not right, but you do things with passion, I guess good things come along, and one thing leads the other one. So I joined this how can I say organization promoters, and then I started learning and meeting good people. I mean, a lot of people, promoters and artists, singers, band, and so that's how I got involved with that. And I got some good singers, good bands that they want to make a team with me, and for me to help them to accomplish the dream, their objective. So I don't do it for money anymore. I mean, the what is it called, the promoter thing. I just do it because I love it. I like to be around that thing. And there's one thing that I gotta mention, is that one time I had all my brothers and sisters in my band, right? All of them. And there's a story I might explain to you in another show why I made this deal with them. But I built up band. One time we were criticized. I guess some people say some stuff about musicians that all of them are druggies or they do a lot of alcohol stuff like that. And I defended my team, my family, my band because it's not true. I mean, there's everything out there, and I decided to respect what we were doing. So we always had fun. We play music. We were not good, but I keep my family together all the time, and that's why I love what you guys doing always together. And I love that. I believe me, it's good stuff that you always stay together.
Yes,
So
Tio.
That
I
is one of
did
my
that,
favorite
and
parts
I
about it
said
too.
so. I said no, not everybody's the same. Maybe some, but not everybody, because they said all of them are the same. So, no, it's not true. We respected what we're doing, and it was a lot of discipline in my band. After we finish or whatever, everybody's got a private life or whatever. They do whatever they want. And the band was no bad mouthing, no cussing, no bad attitudes. It was no how can I say no drinking, nothing else. It was just go and have fun and do what we want to do. So, that I always love music. I was not good, but I always loved it. So this why I'm doing it. I'm enjoying it. Now
Good, good,
I'm fixing to retire, but I still love it. So I'm gonna keep doing it because I like it. You gotta do something that you like. And
absolutely.
and one more thing that I see you guys doing is exercising and all this stuff, lifting weights and look cool. I like that. I think doing exercise is the best health insurance you can have, and you feel good. And I always do that. Right now, I drive a lot because I'm short-handed. There's always the need of a good driver, so I need to stay active physically. I need to. I don't do weights stuff like that. I'm lazy, but I go more for the cardio. I
There
do.
you go.
I still do marathons. Right now, I'm doing the 5K. It's all I do. But I'm happy with it.
Better
So,
than
yeah, yeah,
It's good.
I love them. I love them. So, anyways, I always talk too much. I'll let you guys do. Bring me some too.
oh, yeah. Awesome. And yeah, that's where I get it from, Brian.
That's
Okay?
right. That's right, mijo. That's
Got
right.
something going on here, keeping the family together,
Yep.
even from distances. I'm over in Colorado. Brian's over there in Guthrie. Got AJ out deployed. Trying
Wherever.
to keep us together. So that's awesome. That's where, yeah, that's awesome. It's important. Family's important. You gotta have the support system that can help keep pushing you. Sometimes you're gonna need a little bit of assistance from your brother, tell you to get up out of that chair, go do
Yep.
something, but in a good way. That's awesome.
Yes,
Is
sir.
that do you have something that kind of sticks out to you when it comes to support? Like, who was your biggest support throughout your whole journey?
Well, I'll tell you what. I learned after too many years. I'm 61 again, and I always knew it. But recently, the last 10 years, I realized that family is the most important thing you have. That's all. But a lot of times we don't um, you know reflect on that. So we gotta, how can I say? Anyways, my personal experience, I just learned that. I see it very clear, and I put all my money on it. I don't mind working at McDonald's as long as I have. I'm happy, and I have to be happy. I gotta have my family. I don't know if I told you one time I went to Alaska. I was working in Alaska, and it was good money, but I learned that money is not all,
Yep.
not all. So after some time, I understood. Maybe this was maybe this one. It was when I understood that money is not all. It's got to be something else. You got to be happy with what you do. If you do what you love to do, it makes the whole difference. You're happy, you show it, and it is contagious. So I learned the family is your motor. So it's hard, especially when family or family members start growing in age. They gotta follow some way, and they go separate ways, not in the same town. But it's difficult. But if you keep that in mind, maybe you guys don't know, but I'll follow you. I'll look for you because even if I don't call you to say, "Hey, mijo, I love you," whatever, I keep a track where you are, what you're doing, because I love you. I mean, and it's sad because I wish we all live in the same in a small community so we can see each other every day. But
Absolutely.
how life is. We go separate ways, but if you always keep that in mind, it makes a big difference. And I just learned that right now I'm enjoying my grandkids. That is so cool. Maybe their parents don't say that, but to me, they're so cool.
Yes.
Yeah,
I cannot wait to go and have fun with them.
yeah. But, like, being a grandparent is, like, the best spot because you get to enjoy them being young and, innocent without the bad the bad parts. Discipline them as much, just spoil them. You just have fun.
Yeah, I believe there's some very wise person out there that make nature this way. The perfect combination, a grand kid and grandpa. Oh my goodness, it's awesome. So I'm enjoying it right now.
Yeah. Yeah. So good. 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 Good.
And I always like kids anyways.
There you go.
Yep, yep.
I can only tolerate so much.
Because you're not a
Sometimes
grandpa.
yeah, yeah. 'Cause I coach sometimes, and them kids are crazy. I'm just like, "Come on."
Yeah, they are crazy.
But deal.
Yes.
No, I was doing some research. I was talking to Brian earlier, and yeah, music is important in everything we do. Music is something that, puts in a good mood. It can take us back to a special moment. It can even, calm us whenever we're stressing out or we're high anxiety or something like that. Put something on that's going to tone you down a little bit. But there's been a lot of research behind that. But also, with the healing process, it does things, helps you heal better. I feel like it's one of those things where you feel good and you're gonna be good. And
Hmm.
music, depending on what you like and stuff and what kinda mood you're in, it's gonna help you out a long way. For me, going in the gym, if I'm not as motivated or something like that, put some good tunes on, boom, I'm in there, What about you, Brian?
Are you in there just staying little or what, buddy? Come on, man. Get get some big weights on there. But I'm the same way, man. I like I said,
Always.
I really love working out. Like I said, it gets releases those endorphins after like a long day. But I'm a big fan of music too. Like I try to play the guitar as you can see here, but I don't think I was blessed with that gene. But again, I love music so much that I love hearing the sound of the guitar and even the drums, anything. I'm more of an acoustic, just hearing that raw music though. And I love that so much. And just hearing live bands, man, that's what really I just really do enjoy. So yeah, with that being said, I know there's a lot of times where, we're just not having the best times or, just having a rough day. What gets you kind of motivated and what keeps you pushing on those rough days to, not only have that trucking company, but also still go out there and promoting people whenever you maybe not having the best day? What keeps you motivated?
Mijo, learn something. Like I said, when you get older, you start thinking different. And I learned something the few last 10 years. I'm gonna say that. I said, what am I gonna do when I retire? Well, I'm gonna do something fun, right? I'm gonna do whatever I like. You name it. I like going out. I like to go fishing. I like to go to the store. I like to go visit people. And I said, why I don't start doing it right now? What stopped me? So I've been practicing that. And since then, I don't go to work anymore. Actually, I'm still not retired, but I feel like I'm not going to work anymore because I pick what I want to do. And it makes a big difference. I just find something that I like to do today, and that's what I do. If, like I said, I got a business to run, but it's something that I love doing. If it was something that I didn't like doing it, maybe it was hard for me to get up in the morning. But finally, after all the jobs I've done, finally I've found a job that I really enjoy. So if I need to go out and do some work, I'm okay. It's like I'm not going to work. I'm just gonna have some fun. Kind of. I know it takes challenges and still gotta physically work, but I don't see it like, oh, I gotta go to work. No, I say, okay, thank God for giving the opportunity to go and do it, for
Yes,
letting
yes,
me still be capable to do
absolutely.
it. So I have
Yep.
another approach. Like I said, now I pick my day. What I want to do today? Oh, let's do this. And that's
Yes.
what I do. I practice my retirement. So it's different. What motivates me? That I want to do something that I like to do.
Yeah.
I gotta even more in the yard if I think it's cool. I mean, I got my day full of a lot of things, and the day is not enough. Believe me, for the things that
Yep.
I enjoy doing, but I don't have enough time to do it to do them all. But like I said, it's just mentally. I believe now I think different. Now music, going to the music. I try to stay away from it, but I can't. I guess it's in me. So I enjoy doing it. I believe it is one. It is a necessity. Eating is a necessity. What else is a necessity? Going to the restroom is a necessity. Things you cannot get rid of. I believe music is part of that. It's a
I love that.
necessity.
I love that. I believe that too. I do. I believe that. And I like that because that's something a lot of folks, we talk about mental health here, and it's you change your mindset of not, I have to go to work, but now it's, hey, I get to go to work, and that's something that I try to, talk myself into that too, moving forward with what I'm doing is, what, I do get to go to work. I do get to help others or whatever. We do get to do this podcast. We get to do a lot of things that a lot of folks don't get to. So I'm very grateful for that. So again, it is about changing that mindset of not. And then again, you can change what you're doing if you don't enjoy getting up and doing whatever job it is. You have the option to go and find something that you really love to do. What's stopping you? So I love to hear that, man. I'm proud of you and so happy to hear that.
Thank you. Look, I do drive a lot of days, but I found something that it's not just a driving job. What I'm doing right now, and like I said, why you have fun? Just go drive. But no, it's nothing like that. Look, I'm gonna tell a story. It was one guy one time. He called for a roadside service. He was driving a U-Haul and he broke down on the highway. So we sent someone. We sent a mechanic, and then say no, he needs a tow. So then I went to with a big record to tow it. He was a cool guy, smaller than me, skinny, kind of like you, well built, and very nice guy. And then I was towing it, and he said, "Hey, can you take me to Oklahoma City from Weatherford?" Yeah, of course, let's do it. I took him to Oklahoma City. When we got there, the wife said, "Hey, I want to ask you a favor. Do you think you can help us move all our furniture to the next U-Haul because the one they were driving broke down. They gave him another one. Yeah, let's do it. So they were so cool that you cannot say no. I mean, I was
Yeah.
having fun. We almost done. We spent about 3 hours doing it. We were almost done, and then someone look around and he said, "Champion, hey, champion, hey!" And I asked the lady, "Why is he calling me champion?" And she said, "Do you know who he is?" No, he was the boxing champion of the world, and I didn't know. It was so cool. I spent with them about 4 or 5 hours. Yeah, so it
Oh,
was so cool experience. They gave me their phone number. They were moving from Florida to Las Vegas, and he's still a very famous guy. But see how your day is going sometimes? Crazy, right? Well, it's not the only one. I got too many stories. Like I say, my job is so cool that not every day, but I meet very interesting people. It was one time a girl called me to come and tow her car. I went up there and she was in the driving seat. And I said, "Okay, I'm ready to tow your car." "Okay, let's do it." I said, "Well, can you get out of the car so I can tow it, put it in my truck?" She said, "Well, if you carry me." And I said, "What?" And I didn't know what to react. So and she said, "Well, I'm sorry. Let's do a different way. Can you give me my bag from the back?" It was a lady that she was a handicap. She was disabled from the waist down. I mean, it was just her legs like this. So I understood, right? So, oops, what am I gonna do now? Because my truck is tall, and I gotta how I wanna bring
hmm
her up there. Well, that's what she said. Can you carry me? But I was even when I'm strong, I don't think I was gonna be able to pick her up and put in my truck, right? It needed more power than that than what I have. So, anyways, I gave her the bike. And she jumped, very strong girl, moved from the car seat to the bike. And then I loaded the car. And then she said, "Do me a favor. Can you record me?" And I still was confused, right? Because, you don't see this very often. So
Yeah.
she gave me her phone and I started recording it. And she jumped from her bike to my to the first step on my truck. It's a semi truck, and then from this step to the next step, and then from that to the truck. And she said, "I did it." She was a big influencer, handicap, and she was making all these videos. So it was with a big message all the time. Say it's possible. Even people like us, we can do it. So I show the world that yes, it's possible. Thank you for helping to taking. Yeah. So like I said, why not be grateful for uh,
Yes.
meeting all those people and having all these nice experiences. Anyways, it's one of the thousands of what I have meeting good people at them.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Wow. Yeah.
So we
No.
heard the good ones. Let's hear one not so pretty experience that you had with some of your customers.
Well, there's some of that too. Let me see.
I'm sure there is.
I try not to remember those, but yeah, there's some. Let me see. Well, has been some that. Do you know that my sister Blanca helped us here at the office? But actually, this I'm sitting right now is her desk. I hope she doesn't know I'm just in her desk.
We got to get on too.
I tried to convince her to come to this interview. So I said, "Hey, I got a surprise," but she said, "That hour I'm asleep already." But anyway, she wanted it, but I said, She, do you know that she weighs? Does a lot of weights, and she's very strong girl. Anyways, yeah, I love my sister. Anyways, happens that when we started this company, it was just me and her, and she was at the front desk, and I was just sitting on the chair next to her, waiting for our first customer. And day one, day two, day seven, nothing. So we were just waiting, right? And then I said, one day this is gonna change. Yeah, yeah. And well, anyways, it was just me and her. One time, I had to go do a chore and she called me, George, can you come here? There's someone there's about three teenager kids, three boys and a girl. They were ganging up on her. Bad deal. Yeah. I mean, she was scared. So they were intoxicated anyways. So they were not happy because when it got their car, it was the police called us, so we went to get it, and you know how they goes. So they came up here, and she was by herself, and oh my god, they were mean. So, anyways, I got here as soon as I could. Took me about 4 or 5 minutes. I was not very far, so well, yeah, it was very disrespectful teenagers, but they left and never came back. But once in a while, have that. But we try not to count those because
Yes.
it's not worth it too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Keep on trucking. Keep on trucking.
Yeah. 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 We're not gonna give up. Like I said, we love what we do, and we try to enjoy. If not, we're wasting our time.
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely.
It's a good way
Yeah.
to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Deal.
Yeah.
Going to the promoting thing. So me and Brian have been talking about doing a little bit extra with the brand Cheers to Health, and that's promoting like athletes or up and comers kind of deal. Just giving highlights and things and kind of putting their word out there. What are some things that you do to help promote your people to maybe that we could incorporate?
Well, there's a lot of ways. First, it's like going to school. Once you get in it, you start learning all your weapons. Once you start getting what you have, all the tools you can use, and also the contacts. Very very important. Get contacts. In my case, I've been doing this forever, and then at one time I was making dances. Maybe when you were here, me, maybe I was then making dances. I don't remember. I don't know if you came after. But anyways, I think you came after. Anyways, I was making dances, and when you do that, you start getting contacts with a lot of people that related to the kind of business. The more you do it, the more contact you have, and the easier it's getting because you know how to move, you know who to call, you know how to uh, do stuff like I got a band that wants to come and play in my place, and then they ask you, do you know anybody who might hire me the next day? And then you do. And then you move, and then they start going crazy. Hey, back and forth. I need one. I need to go to work, and then you start getting in the middle. So give you contacts, right? From one way to another one. The musicians share your contact. The ones the talent or the group, they start calling you because you know a lot of other people. So anyways, you kind of get in the middle. Then I got rid of them. salon, and because I was kind of stressed out, sometimes you go through that and you get sick and you say, I need a change. So I stayed away from that environment for about too many years. I came back in 2019, I believe, but all my contacts were gone. So this is when I got my place, the Jungle event venue. We make concerts, we do quinceañeras, whatever, private parties. Then I decided to start a lot because again, I tried to stay away from that, but I can't because that's what I love. See, this is I was born like that. So,
Yes.
anyways, then I started getting bands for them to come and play at my place. It was hard, difficult because the last time I did it was easy. Now I was having a hard time. They charged me a lot of money and all that stuff, and then talking here and there, I got to know this organization, and there's just about just promoters and I got now I can sit in the same table with people very, very famous, but it happened right away. I had to go in there and then start building relationships and talking to them, and you know, little by little, you gaining more contacts. Uh, then, if you are around that, you also learn all the tools you need to expose someone to, like I say, if this is a singer and wants to be known, then you know where to take him, where to put him, where to, stuff like that. So it's like a course or how you say training, school process that there is more than one. There's a lot of them. Like the Hanos got their own, all the kind of. I'm on the Mexican Regional Mexicano, but there is also other areas, other type of music, and I'm in this organization, like I said, and I learn a lot, and I make a lot of good friends and contacts, and helps me to do my job. Right now, I have a good one. I have a good guy. She sings beautiful, and this guy he is also a TV superstar in Mexico. He made a lot of telenovelas, and I'm not very complicated. That the environment is kind of I feel like a lot of people
Right.
live in yeah, a lot of people live on, they think different than us. They're not on the ground. And
Yep.
I'm very simple. I don't need all that, so I just walk on the ground. What I'm trying to say is that when I see some people that is very cool, very humble, then I get attracted to these people because it's how it's supposed to be.
Yep.
And there's some divos, and I
No
get
more.
discouraged. And I don't, I don't have to. But little by little, believe it or not, whatever you are, you send the message, and
Yep.
it's weird because now they know, and they either follow you or not. Looks like a lot of people is copying because that's what we got. Living in a fake world is not good because sooner or later you're gonna collapse.
Mhm.
And anyway, right now I'm gonna give you some exciting news. I don't know if I should say it, but I'm gonna say I'm
Heard it here first.
making a team with these very important people in the business, and they are supporting me a lot. So they are big people, big promoters, big people, and we're making campaign for the what is it called, board of directors for this organization, and I'm on the board. I'm running for a treasurer. So yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? Yeah,
Yeah.
but this person, look, this is the exciting thing. This person is working very, very close with the Mexican president in Mexico.
Shoot.
Yeah. So she's got a big in Houston. She's got a big old stuff. She makes the taco fiesta, taco. I don't know what it is. Taco. It's called the taco fiesta, something like that. In Austin, Texas, every year she brings the big old names, singers and bands. Well, she's the one that makes it, and she invited me to help and be part of her team, not just here in the United States but in Mexico. So it's pretty
I
cool.
love
I'm excited from there. So I'm taking
Congrats. That's awesome.
taking baby steps, but I'm enjoying it. Like I said, because I'm not pushing it, just enjoying it, and that's
There
what
you
makes the
go.
big difference. Yeah,
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. That's awesome.
yeah,
That is
I,
pretty
Yeah.
I think
cool.
so. I think so. But you know
Yeah.
what? One thing that I always wanted to do, me, is bring some type of show here to this little small town of Clinton. Bring like a wrestling, like UFC or something like that. I want to make it right there at the jungle, our place.
We,
That's my objective. I hope one day I can do it. I still don't have those contacts. I got a lot of singers and bands, but I don't have the contacts for that kind of shows. So I'm shooting for that. I
we can
hope.
make it happen.
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it.
We can make it happen.
This
That would
last
be
year was a good year. I've been also working with the city of Clinton. I'm on this committee in the city, and they wanted me to be more in that, but I don't like politics.
yeah.
but but um, I accomplished a couple things this year. One of them, we are in Oklahoma recognized as the third city in the state of Oklahoma that do a Cinco de Mayo festival. It's Oklahoma City, the city of Tulsa, and Clinton, Oklahoma. And because we did it, there you go. And the second thing we also accomplished, I didn't know what it was this until I was instructed. I was educated on this. What is a proclamation? Well, we did that. Cinco de Mayo is being now here in Clinton by the mayor, city of, Clinton city mayor. We got that proclamation here, Cinco de Mayo, and we did it too. So we are
Uh,
making some.
There you
So
go.
yeah, we got the papers and all this stuff, make it look cool. Like I said, to me, it's a big thing. To me, it's a
it
big thing.
is. It is. It's a real big thing, man. Congratulations. That's awesome. That really is. That's so cool to hear.
And I tell you what, I know I'm very proud of what you guys do. I know you're gonna go somewhere. I know you're gonna get somewhere because I can see your faces. You enjoy doing it. You love
We
it.
do.
But I wish if they said, "Be careful with what you wish for," because it might come true. But I wish I had a team like you close to me so we can do bigger things.
Yeah.
Or me to you, because our team is very important to make
Well, absolutely. Yes, it is.
something. Yeah.
No, that's very true. It takes a team,
It does.
and that's why I appreciate Brian when we do this. I appreciate AJ when he comes through, because I mean, I can't do it all.
Exactly.
I
So
don't toot Omar's horn too much. But without Omar, none of this honestly would probably be happening because Omar is the brains behind it all and makes it all happen. So a big shout out to Omar. I know I don't always give him his kudos, but there it is. So shout out Omar.
there
No,
you go.
but
So so cool, ain't it?
you make something real cool and real, thoughtful is that what I was talking about with promoting, athletes and stuff. One of them is fighters. And, if we can get that combination to even come through
Yeah,
Clinton and have a venue set up with you over there so you can start something going with even boxing and then lead up to UFC and things like that. That'd be awesome.
Let's do it.
absolutely.
I'm excited. I love that. I love
Absolutely.
UFC. I love
I
it.
do too. I do too. I love it.
Yeah.
I do too.
Training training my boys right now. They're in Brazilian jiu-jitsu, so they'll be fighting out of Clinton, Oklahoma one of these days.
Easy
There you
now.
go. Yeah,
Easy on my
that's so
boys,
cool.
man.
We love it, and it is needed around this area. There's nothing, so we gotta bring it on. We gotta
Yep.
make
Absolutely.
history. We gotta make a legacy. Yes, we can do
Yes.
it. We can change history. Yes, we can do it.
There you go.
I love it. I love it. I'm excited. We're gonna get something rolling on this one here because I really do think we can make something happen. I really do.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. I love you guys scientists because I look at my size and looks and nobody likes what I do.
I
I'm a
love it.
loner, so I found you now.
There
Yeah.
we
Join our
go.
team. Join our team.
Yes, sir.
No, I remember whenever I was staying with you, there was a point in time, and I talk about this to Brian and to we had DJs, but we have DJs that come on the
Oh
podcast.
yeah, yeah. I remember.
Yeah, and I remember I tell him, I was like, "Yeah, I was almost a DJ with mi tío." They were gonna call me DJ O Skits. So Brian always calls me DJ O Skits.
To this day.
There is a story, man. Look, I was a kid and I didn't have anything. I mean, it was my birthday, it was Christmas, and I just see the day pass by and Santa Claus never show up at my house.
Mhm.
But I'm so blessed that I went through that because I learned how to appreciate and be thankful. Thank God
Absolutely.
for putting me right there to enjoy all that. But I was, time, I thought it was unfair that all the kids had a little gift and I didn't. My parents were so poor that they couldn't afford it. But it was it was planned.
Yep.
It was planned that I had to do it. I was a kid and I was dreaming about a guitar. I was dreaming about music. I was dreaming about this, all this stuff. And I was so shy and moneyless that it was just a dream. Well, see how this works. Right now, I have very fancy, very expensive equipment. Audio, I got the whole thing is a concert type. It's a big one. I got lighting, I got video, I mean, screens, I got all this stuff. And just me. I mean, I look around now, my kids, now my grandkids. So how this works. When
Yeah.
I had the need, I didn't have it. Now I cannot even push all the bigger speakers right there in the corner only. But I was hoping someone in my family can enjoy, can use it, can, and I don't see it. But yeah, we need to find a way to make it work. Yeah,
There's a plan. There's a
yeah,
plan there. We just
yeah.
got to be patient. It's gonna
Yes,
come
sir.
together.
I always believe that there's always a reason. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
No,
But
I know, and I think back because even then you were like, "Hey, how about?" Because Gio was staying too with you, and we were thinking about starting a band or something, but we were just knuckleheads. We didn't know what we were doing. We were just yeah, and
mijo,
that
I didn't have nothing else to offer you, but that's what I had. That's why I offer you. But
I wish I would have taken it and ran with it.
nah, we still got chance.
Yes, yes.
I can play the harmonica.
Speaking about Gio, he's coming this weekend.
Oh yeah,
So you should come over too. You're not very far.
I'm Colorado. Brian,
See, 8 hours.
8
Just 8
hours. Yeah.
hours, Omar. Dude, Chewy does that in a day.
Kelsey. Yeah. Kelsey's, excited about the fall leaves in the mountains, so she wants to go look at that.
Oh, I
So,
see.
I got plans already.
Aye. No, that's fine. You gotta.
We definitely gotta go through. Next time I come through Oklahoma, I told Kelsey, we're gonna be hitting y'all up. I know it's been way too long since I've been over there, and you
And
guys have
so
been
Chewy, every time I go by this gas station, I'm always looking for your truck, like hoping to see you out here at that gas station. And man, I
Oh,
always go around like maybe one of his trucks are here.
it was very nice to see you. He was like,
It was.
I couldn't believe it. I met you there. I see you there.
Me too. Because I was just like, hold on, is that my dude? Hold on, I had to turn around. That is.
Yeah, yeah, it was incredible. Yeah, well, yeah, yeah. Gio sent his two older kids to stay with us for a week. I'm gonna say about a couple months ago. Well, happens that now the kids wants to come every. They want to move up
Oh,
here, and the little one's a cowboy, a real cowboy. He sent me a picture. Uh, 4 days ago, sent me a picture of a wrecker pulling a car, and it was two people. It was him and I. He said, "I love you." Wow,
wow.
that's priceless. See. It's awesome. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I love those kids too. I'm a kid guy,
Yeah. Nothing wrong
but
with that.
I can't wait for you guys to come over and bring your families and see what the beautiful city of Clinton looks like.
yeah, especially from whenever I was there. I bet you a lot has been going up, especially around your area. You
Oh,
got your
yeah.
rig now, and it's all set up nicely. I saw some videos of you putting on your shows and stuff. I was like, dang, that's still Chewy's place. Nice.
Is
That's
still
awesome.
Carlos your hype man?
It's not my place, mijo. It's all of us place. It's my father.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I was thinking about doing? It's just crazy me, right? It's about 10 acres, but it's got a lot of trees and a lot of stuff like that. We're gonna make it up, put in like little signs, Torres Avenue, a Paz driveway, whatever, stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
like honor the whole family. So
Yeah.
when you come, you can give me more crazy ideas. Welcome.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah, I come up
Yeah,
I
it's
come
Brian's
up with
way.
that.
that. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Deal.
Yeah,
Are you gonna do or have you done something this month? I guess. Well, see, I didn't even know there was like a Hispanic Heritage Month, but it's this month, right?
it is next month.
Next month?
No,
See,
no,
I didn't
hold
even.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Is this mommy home?
Yeah,
Yeah.
September? Yeah.
and I learned this while I was in Germany because we get the American or the Armed Forces Network. We get the local channels and stuff. And I was like, dude, why didn't I know about this? And because I feel like the culture, it's not even about the race and stuff. It's about the culture and what it brings. Because, I mean, we look at a lot of things like the music, specifically the mariachis, the, what's it called? La cumbia. We got all this music that's so, specific, but it's unique and it makes us who we are. So, do you guys do anything specifically that, kind of promotes the culture, I should say?
Mayo, even when Mexico don't recognize Cinco de Mayo,
Yep.
United States do. But I just take it like an opportunity to expose, show, to present our culture because
There
it's
you
very
go.
important. Our culture is so beautiful. It's so beautiful, and the
Absolutely.
more you look at, the more look into it, the more in love you will be with it because it's so beautiful.
Yes.
And we can do yes, we can share what we got with all the respect, and it works. Like I said, I've been doing it with. Now I do even a how do you say a parade, and it's getting big. So I do this year. I didn't do anything. I was supposed to do one this weekend, but I didn't do it this year for the reason because I got the quinceañera and I got too many things going on at the same time. I'm going crazy. I'm going to Las Vegas in a couple of weeks, so I got a lot going on. So
Nice.
yeah, I need some help. But I love it.
Brian,
Now speaking about that, the OSU, the University of OSU in Stillwater, a lady came and interviewed me because I was recommended by people that I don't even know, but thank God they they
Yeah.
they're keeping me on the notes because again, that's one I learned that we were recognized as the third city in the state of Oklahoma that do Cinco de Mayo. But they do something similar to the interview you guys doing to me right now, asking me about our culture, how I got here, and what I done, all this stuff. So it was pretty cool. Like I said, I don't know how people is getting all this information, but it's
Because
so
you're
cool.
famous now.
famous deal.
Well, sometimes it's not that good.
Yeah.
Lucky.
But if one day I get famous, I wanna use it in a good way. I wanna say it that way.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
we're gonna have an Oklahoma State alumni. He played. I just talked to him today. He was actually our neighbor back in the day, and he played for Oklahoma State around 2009 or something like that. So it's gonna be pretty cool.
Oh, this bro. It's so beautiful to build bridges. This year also, I forgot to mention this. I make the connection with us and the school system. Now I went to the coaches. Now they say anything you need, you we support you. Like I said, we went asking for them for my parade, and they helped me. They participated, and it was a bunch of kids, high school kids, and soccer teams, and then they didn't know what to expect. But now they got the idea, and we were talking. Joey, tell us when is the next one, and even the band or whatever. So I'm building bridges. It's so cool.
Yeah.
It's so cool that we can do that, and it is possible. You just gotta do it in the right way, with all the respect. And well, if they see what you can offer, they'll take it because
Yes.
it's so cool. It's nothing bad. So again, I'll take the chance to see what we can offer as Hispanic, our culture, and we got to offer. I mean, just name it. If it's about food, we can bring the whole place, and everybody's gonna enjoy it. We can bring music. We can bring entertainment. We can do a lot of good stuff. By the way, I got two more projects going on next month. One of them, I hope you can make it. I want to do something cool. See, last year on Trick or Treat, they do something on the on Main Street on Frisco. You know, a lot of people, a lot of businesses park and give candies to the kids. We do something crazy. I'm gonna send you a video of what we did. It was something improvised. We didn't think about it. You just did it. We dressed up as some monsters, But then we put some music and start dancing. Right away,
Yeah.
all the people start recording with that. It was so cool. So this year we're gonna do something similar, but it's gonna be more organized. And I want to do a little test. I want to do a little test. My intention is the next time I'm preparing. I'm setting this up for next year. I wanna have a massive dance in Frisco.
Oof.
That's what I'm trying to do. Massive. I'm gonna use it. But this year, if you really wanna make it, I can give you all the details. And it's so cool. Like I said, I'm organized, but thank God my team here at the office is crazy as me, like me. So they
Good. That's what you
Yes,
need. A good team.
you do need those that, will support you even when they seem a little crazy. Lost him. Lost the deal. But I was gonna say, we'll probably get him back. But I was gonna say, that's why I'm grateful to have Kelsey, because even though we're not around a family and we're not around like the culture and stuff like that, she tries like heck to make sure, hey, talk to the boys in Spanish. Hey, let's make some you know, Mexican food.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like this last week, she made some conchas, dude.
Sure.
Candy bread with the pink, it's like a dome,
I don't get it. But yeah. I know you're talking about, yeah.
but she's made the little marranitos too, you know what I'm talking about? She made those, always hooking it up, but I think that's freaking awesome because, I mean, and with the boys, we'll have piñatas and stuff, so
Yeah, again, it's about the culture, man, and that's what the culture is there, just staying grounded to the culture of your heritage. So that's
yeah,
really good. That's good.
see what happened.
Well, I think this would be a good place to wrap it on up anyway, so
Yeah,
that's really cool, though. I get excited talking to people, man, and this is exciting.
that's what I'm saying. Dude, that'd be awesome to have that kinda connection and be able to, grow a community in any kinda way and be able
Absolutely.
to grow.
Yes, yes. 'Cause like I said, depending on that arena though, like, cause I know here in Guthrie it costs a lot to put on a fight, but we can usually sell tickets though because we got a good fan base. But I know in the not in the fairgrounds, but the flea market, same thing. It costs a lot, but we get a good decent turnout, so we make the money back. But in Clinton,
Mm,
I mean, and different set of eyes there and different crowd, and of course, if you get your loyal ones to come out.
yeah, I'm gonna text him right now. Tell him we were gonna wrap it up. But yeah, we're gonna have to get him back on and, expand on, some of those things that he was talking about with events and even incorporating even, the Cheers to Health, whether it's me driving down there on a weekend to do something, bring the boys or something. We'll drive down there and do something with them, whatever it is. I
Yeah.
think that'd be sweet.
That would be really, really cool. Really cool.
We're gonna have to stay in touch with him and see. I mean, and he brought up a good point, and we talked about this before, where it comes to connections and building bridges, but a big one
Networking.
was taking chances. Yeah, taking chances though,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
and we talk about you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So why not? Especially if it's something that you believe in and you really want to build with that, go for it. That's what
Mhm.
that's what it's all about. Appreciate you, Brian, and I appreciate everybody who's listening. And of course, you already know. You already know.
Cheers to
Cheers to
health.
health. Go.